Welcome. This is Yogalates. We're going to start today standing with our ring, or you could also use a ball, and then 2 sets of weights. I'm going to go lighter just because I'm using the lighter for the entire class, but we're just going to be stepping on them. So it really doesn't matter how heavy or light they are. So you're going to put your heels onto those weights, just heels onto the weights. And then put your ring or your ball in between your thighs. All right, and now just little pulses down. Your arms can be either out in front of you, move your wrists, or you can just bring your palms together and your thumbs to your heart. Tuck in that tailbone, start pulsing down. Squeeze those inner thighs. That little lift in the heels. It's 30 seconds here, just your pulsing down straight forward. And then we're going to add a twist into it. Warming up through these quads. Good. Keep squeezing that ring or the ball. Good. Nice and low. 10 more seconds, and we're going to twist to the right. I put water in it, you can't drink it. The dog's trying to drink my water, but there's lemon in it. Good, another 3. So you now twist over to the right. Try to put your left elbow onto your right leg. Stay here, look up to the right, get nice and low. See if you can do little pulses with that ring or ball. You should be really fired up through your quads right now. 15 more seconds, then we're going other side. Good, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and other side. Over to the left, try to stay low. Right elbow on left leg. Little gentle pulses, or just hold the squeeze with that ring. If it's too much to pulse it, if it's popping out, then just squeeze it. Breathe. 20 seconds. Look all the way up. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, unwind. Take that ring away. We're just gonna pick up the lighter weights now. Just light weights, unless you don't want any weights at all. Step to the top of your mat, feet hip distance apart. Slowly lower all the way down. Reach your arms all the way back behind you. Take a nice deep forward fold with those arms behind you. And then slowly bring the arms down, round up through the spine. Inhale, reach it up. Circle just your right arm down, around, and up. And then just your left arm down, around, and up. And then right back down. All the way down, arms up. Try to feel into your breath as you move through this. Keep repeating, arms up, right arm circle down, around, up, big deep circle. Left arm, down, around, up, and then slowly bring it back down. Just about 3 more. But nice, slow, deliberate motions. Letting that breath guide you. Breathe into the chest. Good. One more all the way through. All right, I feel like I'm starting to get warmed up. Hopefully you guys are getting warmed up too. And then the next time that you're in your forward fold, just drop your weights. Take your weights to the side. Bend your knees, place your hands onto the ground. Keep the knees bent and just little hops, actually big hops back into a plank line, and then all the way back up. If you don't want to hop, then you can step. You could step. If you're stepping, make sure you switch your step foot, alternating between right and left, or hop. Take your time. Don't worry about going super fast. Good, 30 more seconds here. And then we're gonna stay in the plank. Good, 20 more seconds. Back and up. 10 seconds. One more time, all the way through. And in your plank. Hold your plank. Reach one arm all the way up. Deep breath in, circle all the way down around, and switch sides. Just like we were doing when we were standing. Circling through the shoulder, reaching through the arm. I want you to think about stretching even through your fingertips. So don't pick up any weights right now. Focus on stretching even your fingers. Should be feeling that stretch all the way into the pinky finger. Keep your core nice and tight. Big circles around. Nice tight core. All right, in 30 seconds, we're gonna come back to the plank line. We're gonna hold the plank and we're gonna breathe deeply in 20 seconds. Right now, keep those arm circles, big, wide circles. Good. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Find that plank line. Hold your plank. Now I want you to belly breathe in this plank. Belly breathe. Focus on drawing that belly in on the exhalation. Inhalation is going to naturally come. If you need to, you can come onto your knees. 30 more seconds, belly breathing. Focus on the exhalation, 20 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2. Step your right foot forward. Right foot forward. Pick up your weights. Bring your spine nice and long up. You're just holding onto the weights. That right foot forward and then little dips down and up. Just little slight bends with your knees. If you want to, bring those arms up, or you can keep them down. 30 more seconds, then we'll switch sides. Don't worry about speed here. Just get nice and low. 15 seconds. We're gonna do a 1-minute plank in between, and then we'll step that left foot forward. Good, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and set the weights down. Step back into your plank line. We're going back into that belly breath while you're holding the plank. Keep focusing on exhalation, hold the plank. Thirty more seconds, and then left foot forward. Keep drawing that belly in on the exhalation. Last 15 seconds. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, left foot. Left foot forward. Pick up the weights. Just start with the weights down by your side. Find your balance. And then little dips with that back right knee. If you can, lift up the arms. Good, 30 more seconds. We'll grab a quick drink after this, and then we'll come into our start doing some bridges. Good, 20 more seconds. Stay strong, tuck in that tailbone, 15. Good, last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the weights down, get a quick drink, find your loop, put your loop on, and then we're gonna start doing some bridges. I'm gonna go with the heavyweight loop just because this is our last official day of the bridges. I want to be feeling it tomorrow. But if you want, you can go medium or light. Up to you. Find that ring. Find your ring if you have it, or you can use a ball. Bridge all the way up. All right, take the ring on just your left leg. Left leg, hold that ring. Lift up your right heel. We're gonna plug into this left heel. Ring is on the left leg. Little pulses with the ring on that left side. And I want you to consciously try to push your right leg out. So that right heel's up off the ground. Push that right leg out. Keep plugging into your left side. And we're not going all the way down. We're just pulsing up through the hips, out through that right leg. Good. Keep in this rhythm. It's just little pulses up. We're not going totally down. Good. 30 more seconds. Then we're going to go right into the other side. Should be burning, especially even on that right side is burning. Keep pulsing out the loop, pulsing down your ring. 15 seconds, and then we're switching. Just go right into the other side. Everything else is the same. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just switch it. Lower your right heel down, lift your left heel up, and switch the ring over to the right side. And little pulses onto that right side with the ring down, and your loop your leg on the left side out. It's 1 minute. We'll get a quick little core session after this. Good, 10 seconds in. We have about 50 seconds to go. Keep pushing into that right heel. Whew. Left leg out. We're 40 seconds to go. Burning already. Good, 30 seconds. Keep on it. Keep pushing into the heel on the right. Loop band out. 20 seconds. Good, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly lower down, all the way down, legs straight up, keep your loop band, take the ring away, tuck your thumbs under your seat for support. Bring the chin into your chest, flex your feet, lift the hips all the way up, high up off the ground. Bring them at a low angle, pulse it, 5, 4, 3, 2, and straight back up. Lift up the hips, lower at the angle, pulse, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep in this rhythm. You should feel those low abdominals fired up, and then mid abdominals. Feet stay flexed, especially to keep that stretch going through the hamstrings. Pause. Good. Just 30 more seconds here. If you're tired, if your neck gets tired, you can lower your head down. Good. Last 15 seconds. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your legs all the way down. Find the ring again. So legs are just going to be straight onto the ground. Take that ring all the way back behind your head, and then point the, you're going to position the ring on the ground. Your palms are going to face upward. We're going to use this resistance on the ring to pulse down. If you had a ball, you could pulse down onto the ball. So those palms are going to face upward. You can kind of lock your thumbs. Your thumbs should be facing each other. And then just pulse down on that ring. Stretching out arms and shoulders. Good. Keep going. We're going to add some legs in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the squeeze down on the ring. Palms facing up. Woo, lift up those legs. If you need to, you can bend them to get them up. Keep holding that squeeze down on the ring. Lower legs down and up. Try to point your feet on the way down. Flex on the way up. Point on the way down. Flex on the way up. Point on the way down. Flex on the way up. Point down. Flex up. Good. 20 more seconds, and we're going to take this into a bridge with the arms staying there. Try to resist out on that loop whenever you can, whenever you remember. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, place the feet flat onto the ground. All right, the arms are still stretched out with the palms facing up. Lift up the hips, push the ring down. And then it's just up and down motion with the hips. Try to push that ring down when your hips come up. Push down on the ring, hips come up. Try to feel through your vertebrae as you go up and down, especially on that way down, feeling through the vertebrae. And then on the way up, you can go a little bit faster. We're here 1 minute, we're 10 seconds in. When you come up, also, I want you to try to resist out on that loop band on the way up. So it's just going to be a little pulse or two with the loop on the way up. Keep pushing into your heels. Good. 30 more seconds. Nice. And last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly lower those hips down. Take the ring over to your left side. Left side. Your palm is gonna face up, sorry. I just scared my dog. I'm gonna scare you guys, okay. So palm is gonna face up. You're over to the left with that ring or the ball. Your feet are still bridging. Right hand is gonna plug onto the ground. Lift up through the hips, lower down. Lift up, lower down. Again, we're pressing the ring down. Palm faces up. Right hand presses into the ground to help you. Pushing into those heels and resist out that loop when you come up. Good. Really trying to squeeze that ring down on the way up. Good. Last 30 seconds, and then we'll move it to the other side. Keep pushing into the heels, feeling the vertebrae. Should be feeling that underarm muscle fired up right now, all the way into the glutes, even into the shins. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch sides. Lower the hips down. Just take that ring over to the right side, and we'll do the same thing on the right side. Stretch out your arm. Make sure your hand is facing down, or the top of your hand is facing down, the palm of your hand is facing up. Find that bridge position. Use your other arm to help press into the ground and push into your heels. Resist out on that loop on the way up. Find your rhythm. Breathe. This is a stretch and a strength. Feeling that underarm nice and long. The entire arm is long. And stretching out through the fingers. We're stretching these fingers too. That do so much work for us throughout our days. Giving attention to your digits. 30 more seconds here. Keep remembering that loop on the way up to stretch it out. I'm reminding myself too. Good. 20 seconds, and then we're gonna rock it all the way into a downward facing dog. With the loop. I like doing down dogs with the loop. I feel like we get nice and deep into the stretch. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and finish up your last one. Remove your ring. Bring your knees into your chest and rock yourself all the way into a downward facing dog. So you might need to reposition yourself on your mat, curling those toes, pressing back, and walk your dog. Use that loop band to help you. Might be a little bit more exaggerated than normal, than your normal down dog, because you have that loop. But let that loop help you. Bending one knee to stretch even deeper with the loop band. If at any time you needed to, you could move into a child's pose or a downward cat-cow. If it feels good, stay here about 30 more seconds. Just moving and breathing through it, getting deeper into the stretch every time. Good. One more deep breath. And on the exhalation, lower the knees all the way down. We're gonna take a camel pose. So find your weights if you have them. If you have those weights, the loop's still here. So the weights are just gonna help lean us back, all the way back, and then little pulses back with your weights. Keep pushing your hips forward. Widen your knees as much as you can, good. Just little pulses back with those weights. Breathing through this. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back into a tabletop position. Take the weights away. Your hands are going to be in line with your shoulders. Curl your toes. Curl your toes. Lift the knees. Just float the knees off the ground. And then round and arc through the spine. When you arc, see if you can resist out on that loop. Round, arc, resist out on that loop. Good. 10 more seconds, and we're going to see if we can add a hop into this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hop. Little hop. You can add a down dog or a cat-cow, and then a little hop. Take a down dog and or a cat-cow along the way, and then just a little hop. Getting fired up. That loop band is adding that added layer of resistance. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to flip it back onto our backs. Keep the loop here. Back onto the back. Taking a few more bridges, and then we're going to come into a wheel. This time, walk your arms behind you, interlacing your fingers, stretching out through the shoulders. Come into a high bridge, start pulsing out your loop band. Should feel like a shoulder stretch, and those glutes are fired up. 30 seconds, then we're going to see if we can take this into a full wheel. Good, breathe through it. Keep pulsing out. Good, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and if you're feeling good, stay right where you're at. Or if you want to take a wheel, see if you can take a wheel with the loop. It's going to be a little bit more constricting. But if you want to try, take those hands beside your head and lift up the hips. Breathe here. See if you can resist out the loop if you have it. Keep breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower yourself down. Come down just as slow as you went up. Bring those knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Gently rock side to side, massaging through your spine. Take your arms out into a T position as you lengthen your legs up. All right, arms are out to a T. Now tick-tock over to one side and then back up over to your other side. Ooh, nice back crack here. Make sure your spine stays long as you go. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Use that top leg to help you. Bring yourself up. Good, 30 more seconds here. Strong core. Keep going. Feels really, really good. Last 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. Take that ring all the way down to your ankles. Tuck your thumbs under the seat for support. Bring your chin into your chest, tabletop your legs, so that the loop is going down by your ankles. Now start resisting out through the loop band. Resist out, it's on your ankles, all the way down by your ankles. Good, keep resisting out, both sides, equally as resisting. 30 more seconds. Then we're gonna take a bridge again with our legs a little bit longer. See if you can keep that chin into the chest if you can. 15 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your feet down. This time I want you to try to keep them away from your hips. As far away from your hips as you can. Pick up those weights if you have your weights right near you. Pick up those weights. All right, we're gonna just hold those weights out into a T position. Little twist with your weights as you lower your hips down and up. Twist those wrists, hips lower at the same time. Try to find a rhythm that works for you. If your toes lift up a little bit, it's okay. Just mostly push into your heels and try to keep those arms at an angle where you're feeling engagement. And then just make little motions up and down as you twist your wrists with your arms. Don't overthink it. Just enough so you get some variety through the arms. It's 1 full minute here. We're 5 seconds in. And then we're gonna walk it in and walk it out. So we'll be here a little bit. Good. 30 more seconds. Bridging up and down. Keep twisting the wrist. Keep the little movements up and down with the arms. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, end with your hips up. Take your arms all the way up, in line, actually a little bit behind your head. So we're gonna walk in your right foot, bend your elbows, let your right hand go behind your head, and your left hand go in front, walk it back, and then we're gonna switch it. Left foot walks in, opposite arm goes behind you. It's a walk in with the foot, and you're alternating which one of your arms goes behind you. Get a rhythm. Keep the hips up the whole time. Just a walk in and out as you bend those elbows. Now see if you can try to take when you walk it in, take your foot out to the side. So it's a little bit wider than your hips when you walk your foot in. If you can, I know the loop's there, so just do what you can. In and out. Focusing mostly on that low body, but your arms are still working too. Good, 30 more seconds here. And then we're gonna take some pulses. Good, 15. Hips are just staying up. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now the next time that your left foot is in, whatever your arms are doing, left foot stays in. Lift up your heel on that left side, little pulses out with the legs and your arms. Hips stay up, just little pulses. Pulse, 30 seconds, little pulse, 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 keep going, both legs, but just that left heel's lifted. Should already be burning in the ankle, on that left side especially. Go ahead, 20. 5. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now switch it. Other side, right heel in. Switch the arm position so the other one's on top. Lift up that right heel. Little pulses out. Just 30 seconds. 3. Good. Keep going, 20 seconds. Keep those hips up nice and high. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower all the way down and take the loop away. We're gonna bring those knees into the chest, start circling the knees through the hips. So hands onto the knees and circle. Nice big circles. Maybe you're starting to feel some tension that you hadn't really noticed. Try to move through it. And then whenever you're ready, just go your other way. Circle that other direction. Good, and then take both of your knees over to the right side. Both knees over to the right, look to the left, pick up one of those lighter weights with your left arm. Try to see if you can catch your top left foot with your right hand. So we're gonna bend and lengthen at the same time. You have that light weight in your left arm, bend knee and elbow and lengthen. Bend and lengthen. We're really just doing the left side, but you're twisted and your right hand is holding onto your foot, your left hand is holding onto the weight. If you needed to, you could use a ring or a strap to hold onto your foot on that left side. But hopefully this should feel pretty good since we just did a lot of contracting the muscles. Now we're contracting and lengthening into it. Just about 2 more and then we'll stay long. Good, the next time that you're long, stay there. Option to have little pulses up with your foot and your arm, or you can just stay and stretch. Just 30 more seconds and we'll do our other side. Good, breathe through it. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees into your chest. Drop the weight for just right now. Give yourself a hug. Resituate your spine. Go back into those circles through the hips with the knees, hands onto the knees. Just a few, breathing through it, one direction. And then when you're ready, just go your other way. And then both knees in. Use your left arm to wrap around your legs, sending both legs over to the left. Find that weight and look over to the right. So we're just doing the other side. See if you can catch onto that foot. Start with the elbow and the knee bent and lengthen. Keep looking over to the right, and I'm just going to switch so I can see you guys. Bend and lengthen at the same time. Bend and lengthen, find that rhythm. For just about 30 more seconds. And then we'll do our little pulses or just stretching into it. The weight just kind of helps you counterbalance, adding a little bit of resistance and stretch into it. And you'll notice you'll get nice and toned muscles. Good, just about 15 more seconds and we'll stretch it out. Good, and next time that you stretch out, stay here with the option to pulse up with your foot and your arm. And this also helps you push into your shoulder, keeping that shoulder grounded, which is what I want. Shoulder should stay grounded. Good, keep going. Another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can drop the weight. Bring the knees back into the chest and find a happy baby. Take a moment to make sure your spine is nice and long onto the ground, onto your mat. And you can have the option to keep your knees bent, or you could stretch your legs, whatever feels good for you. Just about 5 more deep breaths here, and then we'll wrap it up. Try to press that low back into the mat. Good, 1 more deep breath in. On the exhalation, bend your knees, take your hands behind your legs, and wrap yourself into a nice, comfortable seated position. Stretch your arms all the way up. Deep breath in, stretch even those fingers. Wiggle the fingers, open through the shoulders. Good, and then on your next inhalation, bring the palms together. Exhale it into your heart center, your thumbs to your heart. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you.